Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Emerald. Unfortunately today's episode's a bit later than usual, than I'd usually try and upload something, but it's a bit of a late night, and did not think to record this episode a little bit earlier, so here we are. Regardless, I have done some leveling up, and that did take up a bit of my time. But here we are. We have Sage, our level 53 Sceptile with Leaf Blade, Toxic, Aerial Ace, and Slam. We have Mystique, the level 52 Gardevoir with Psychic, Flash, Shadow Ball, and Calm Mind. We got Ferrum, the level 52 Aggron with Iron Tail, Thunderbolt, Earthquake, and Iron Defense. We have Paku, the Sharpedo at level 52 with Surf, Slash, Crunch, and Waterfall. We've got Nimbus, the level 52 Altaria with Fly, Ice Beam, Dragon Breath, and Dragon Dance. And we've got Helen Camerupt, level 52 with Flamethrower, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Amnesia. And actually going through those moves has reminded me that we need to teach Dragon Claw to Nimbus. Because Dragon's Breath, only 60 attack, Dragon Claw is 80, so that'll give us a much better dragon attack on Nimbus there. So, let's get started. I think I should probably start by buying some potions, because again, didn't really think to do any of that. Probably 29 should be good. Grab about, that should be good for hyper potions, and I guess rest we can do in revives. So that's gonna be that. Let's get ready to enter the Elite Four. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Let us confirm that you have all the gym badges. Trainer, believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth. Alright. Let's go and do that. We start off as well, I believe, with Dark type, so let's talk to this dude. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sidney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good, looking real good. Alright. You and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Alright. We're battling Sidney with his funny little hair. And let's see what we can do. Obviously, the way I try and level up my Pokemon is we're usually a little bit over-leveled at the beginning of the Elite Four, but by like the third Elite Four member, we are going to be struggling. That's kind of how I try and do it. Is he going to go for a full restore? He is, but that's good. If we can get the full restores out of the way early on, then we should be in a slightly better situation. Didn't mean to go for Toxic. I meant to go for Slam, but oh well. Double Edge. Shouldn't do too much, and hit with Recoil. Probably going to go down to Poison as well. So there we go. That's a Mightyena down. Absol's going to come out. One thing I did realize is we actually don't have a good Pokemon against Dark type, so I'm just going to keep Sage out. At least for the time being. Gonna go for a Leaf Blade once more. And yeah, Aerial Ace, that might even take me down. It didn't. I think we should be faster. We should be able to take the Absol down. So, didn't have a stab move. Or not stab, priority move, so we have taken down Absol. So that is better. Shiftry's coming out. Now we can change our tone a little bit. Helen's probably the best bet here. with a flamethrower. So let's go on ahead and go for that. Double team could be a problem. I think flamethrower should be able to take down Shift Tree if we can hit it. Double team's obviously going to be a bit of a problem. So we'll see what happens. Alright, we're just going to miss every single flamethrower now. Before it goes for a Torment, which is going to make life difficult. Alright, come on, Shift Tree. Let's take you out in one, and there we go. And there goes Shift Tree. Crawdon is next, so I could do Ferrum. I think I'm gonna just go Sage. It's the problem with Ferrum is I want to use Ferrum with Thunderbolt against more flying types, but we'll see what we've got. Could go for the Force-Thor Hyper Potion. Probably just go for the Hyper Potion. Yeah. Strength probably won't do too much, but did land a crit. Let's just go for Leaf Blade. It should one-shot a Crawdon. And there we go. Crawdon is down. And Cacturn, I think, is the last... Is it the last? No, it's not the last Pokemon. But we're gonna put Helen back out for the Flamethrower. I think the last Pokemon is another... Oh no, this is the last Pokemon. Okay. So... Oh yeah, because we just had... Right. No, I remember. Okay. Alright, we'll go for the Flamethrower, and that should be able to take down Cacturn pretty easily. And there we go. And the first Elite Four is down. Well, how do you like that? I lost. It was fun, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now go in the next room and enjoy their next battle. Alright, I think we will, but we're definitely going to need to heal up just a little bit. I definitely want to heal up Sage. And let's see which Elite Four is next. That is going to be the big decision, and if I remember correctly, that is the Ghost Trainer, so let's get Paku out here and see what we can't do. Aha! I'm Phoebe, the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to communicate with Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight, so come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. Alright, well... Let's see if we can defeat the second Elite Four. Obviously, Pokemon are going to be a little bit stronger now. But we got Paku, who, thinking about it, has a good chance of doing quite well. My worry is against if they've got, like, Thunderbolt or moves along those lines. Though going for Shadow Punch is not a very effective move. And actually, that was to the benefit, I think, of Phoebe there, because we do miss out on the usage of a full restore that she'd have. So, see what happens. Take out the Bayonet as well. That was pretty simple. And Sableye, the tricky one that we've got to figure out. So my thought was just go for Sage. I don't think it's going to have like a fire move. I mean, it could have like Will-O-Wisp, but it's not really a fire attacking move. So should be able to just take Sableye out with Sage. Fairly simple. And also that could get Sage to level 54, which would be nice. I'm not sure exactly if we'd be there, but I definitely want to see if we can do that. And there we go. Another Dusclops is out, so let's bring back Paku. And actually, while we're doing this, this will probably be the last episode of Emerald for the week, but I do want to do a couple of... I want to do a little experiment. I did not mean to go for Surf, by the way. And that Earthquake might actually take me down, because Paku's not the strongest. Why'd I go for Surf again? No, I just kept clicking to... I spammed A, which is... I shouldn't do that. Okay, let's, you know what, let's bring out Mystique. This could be a key thing if I do this properly. Because we've got Shadow Ball, and I think Mystique will be faster, and that special attack, oh, because it's a physical move, Shadow Ball. Right. That is the thing. Shadow Ball is physical, not special. So even though it's super effective. Alright. We gotta be very careful with our revives. What I'm gonna do is bring out Ferrum, because I don't think she's gonna have anything that Ferrum won't be able to do anything about. So now let's go for an Earthquake and see what happens. One thing I was thinking of doing, well, it's got Earthquake, which is 4 times effective, which is a problem. But one thing I was thinking of doing is maybe like doing just taking like a bunch of episodes from one of the series and then just playing them all back to back in one like really super long video, like a full series in one episode type of, or one full series in one video type of thing. And so I might be doing that for Pokemon Heart Gold or for Fire Red. So you might see that come about later this week, probably Friday, and then we'll pick up with post-game next week, which will, I think, probably be kind of interesting. But also gives me time to kind of research this game's post-game, because I haven't really done it before. And so it wasn't like at least with Fire Red I'd done some of the post-game, with Heart Gold I've done the post-game, Platinum I've done post-game, Black and White I've done post-game, X and Y I've done post-game, even Sun and Moon I've done post-game, and then didn't really do much post-game in other games. But point being is that in terms of the games that I have played and done post-game in, I'm not... This is one of the games that because Oraz is different. It has a different post-game to what this game is. So obviously I don't really know. I've never done the Emerald post-game, and I want to make sure that I'm able to do that. I don't know. I don't think Helen's necessarily gonna be the best option here. I'm gonna put Ferrum up front. Because this is the ice person, and yeah, a lot of water types, but water ice types. So let's see. This is definitely the trickiest of them all.
Welcome, my name is Glacia, the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I might hone my ice skills. but all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you.
Alright. Well, this is definitely going to be the most tricky. If it turns out that we're just really amazing with Thunderbolt and we're just one-shotting the Celios and Wolverine, we should be fine, but we'll see to that. Yeah, that's going to be a challenge. Though Paralyzation, that is helpful. Let's see what the Iron Tail does. Iron Tail, well, we hit a crit, so we don't know about Iron Tail. Yeah, Walreign's immediately coming out. I think what I'm gonna do is put in Helen, which might be a mistake. We shall see. Ice, it's not a weakness, it's just ice water is a weakness to us. I want to see, yeah, okay, Surf. That's... It's as simple as that, really. Yeah, this was the battle that I was most regretting, or dreading, I should say. We'll see what the Thunderbolt can do. It's not gonna do enough, obviously. But how much is Surf gonna do? Because I would... one-shot. Yikes. Okay. Let's go to Mystique. And Calm Mind. Because that's my plan. I hope it doesn't use Sheer Cold. I'm just going to go straight for the Psychic and try and take it out, because with only one Calm Mind. Well, that's Mystique done. Sheer Cold's a one-hit KO move. That is annoying. That is really annoying. Okay. This might be the tricky one. I hope the Citrus Berry gives it just enough. It doesn't. Let's go for a Toxic. It might have thick fat or something. But I hope it doesn't. Okay. Walreign's badly poisoned. It's gonna go for moves that we're probably not gonna want to. We're not gonna like. I'm a little concerned. I'm just gonna go for a Leaf Blade and see what that does. This, because this is the Pokemon that it can't use Sheer Cold. This actually could be good. This could be the turning point. In this battle. Leaf Blade has absolutely come in clutch here. And now it's a Celio. I think we could take out a Celio with at least 2 Leaf Blades. Because it is super effective, and now it's gone for Hail. Okay. Bit odd choice there. Let's go for a Slam. She didn't heal, so she's used her full restore, which is good for me now. But now it's Glalie. I mean, we really only have Paku. I don't want to use all of my revives because we have another. We have 2 more battles left. And so I want to make sure that we can get through these. Glacia's just an ice type. Because it's Frostlass that's the Ice Ghost option. But if it doesn't really have anything on us, then... It doesn't really have anything on us. I mean, Speed fell, but Sharpedo's a really fast Pokemon, so I don't think we're going to be too worried. Let's go for a Surf, which is special defense anyway. But that means we could probably take it out with a Slash. Not 100% sure. I'm not fully confident that a Slash will take it out, but we can try. We can always try. It's got Ice Beam. It's going to go for that. That might be a problem. No, it's not going to be a problem. We've definitely got the healing items for this. And the hail stopped. Full restore. On Paco. Okay, she's going to use a full restore as well. What X items do I have? Oh, I've got none. Alright. Well, in that case, we'll be doing a bit of slashing and see where it gets us. So we really don't have anything to take Glalie out. I'm not 100% sure what the next Pokemon is. Frozen Solid, that's really annoying. But Light Screen wore off, so she might go for Light Screen. We can we have at least a little bit of buffer on the full restores that we can use a couple. So let's Light Screen this time. Not gonna fall for that trap. Just keep slashing. That should be able to take the Glalie down eventually, unless this is gonna be a slow. This is a slow. Oh, we defrosted immediately. Okay. Well, very cool. Didn't see that coming. It's just the problem is Glalie's faster. Alright, let's just go for a Surf. Because I think the Slash has a chance of missing, and Surf doesn't, I want to say. So, alright, Glalie's down. What is the last Pokemon? It's another Glalie. Okay. Well, I guess we'll stay out then. A level 52 Glalie this time, though. So let's see... Because the Ice Beam's going to do a lot more. Yeah. Light Screen wore off. Let's go for a Surf. It's gone for Hail. But we might actually be able to get a pretty powerful Surf off. Because we are water boosted. Let's see if it goes... It's probably going to go for an Ice Beam? It did go for Ice Beam, okay. Well, that's Paku gone. I'm pretty sure that's still Paku gone, though. Because of Hail. If we, by some miracle... Paku has stayed alive. And I don't know how. Especially because Icy Wind genuinely just lowered Paku's speed by a lot. Let's just go for the Surf. And I think that will be Glacia down unless she hits a crit right then, and she didn't hit a crit then. And the hardest battle we're gonna have all, well, for the Elite Four, most likely, is done.
You and your Pokemon. How hot your spines burn. The all-consuming heat overwhelms. There's no surprise that my icy skills failed to harm you.
Oh no, that did harm me. Especially because I did not want to use revives, because we have limited resources. And yeah, I wanted to make sure that at the very least we can go into that final battle with a couple of our Pokemon still around. And that was very tricky. And this one's gonna be tricky because my plan is very simple, and it is set up with Nimbus, and if that doesn't work, panic. So, definitely will be interesting to see what happens here. This is gonna be a long one. I hope you guys are ready for the long haul in this episode, because we're 2 battles left, and each one seems to be taking quite a while. Let's talk to Drake. I'm the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake, the Dragon Master. And their natural stage Pokemon are wild living things. They're free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. But for us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? And if you don't, then you will never prevail over me. Well, we shall see. Yeah, this can be a tricky one. And it all depends on whether or not Nimbus can hold on. Potentially, Nimbus can hold on if we can get a... If we can set up 2 Dragon Dances. Let's see. Rock Tomb. That speed fall does hurt. But that's genuinely, that is awful. Especially on the speed front. We should be fine for speed. At the very least, we've gotten out 1 full restore. And I do believe we can survive 1 more Rock Tomb, if it goes for another Rock Tomb. I'm more worried about maxing our attack. Alright, let's get this Shelgon out of here. That's getting scary. Alright. I don't like that we hit a crit, to be honest. Okay, Altaria's coming out. His Altaria is not going to be faster than Nimbus. But we only do half. And that might be the end of Nimbus. It is. Nimbus maybe wasn't the best option for us. Could have done Bagon, potentially. But let's bring out Ferrum for Altaria at the very least, because we can just Thunderbolt. Which should be fine for... Wow, that did nothing. That really did absolutely nothing. And we get paralyzed. Nice. Well, we'll try and just take out the Altaria, just out of the principle of just getting rid of the Pokemon. So there we go. There's a thing... Are you actually kidding me? This is the pre-physical special split always annoys me because Pokemon moves just don't do damage, and team building is not as easy because just because honestly. I'm looking. I think I got a question in the last episode that was, you know, what game is next, and it's going to be Platinum. I'm planning on doing Platinum next, and okay, Kingdra's next, and I'm gonna go to Sage. And I will very much be looking forward to being able to actually properly have a physical and special split and do team building, because it really does get frustrating in this game. Not looking forward to the Dragon Dancing Kingdra though. That is gonna be annoying. Let's go for a Leaf Blade that misses. I mean, we at the very least have gotten the poison on Kingdra that will double every turn, but it does take a while for that every turn to come to fruition. Let's see what Leaf Blade can do here. We could take it out. Let's see how much Body Slam does here. I don't think it'll take Sage out, but we land the Leaf Blade, that's Kingdra down. That is good, because that was a Pokemon that I was deeply worried about. Flygon is a Pokemon that I'm also actually not as worried about as I initially was thinking just before I said that, because we do have Paku, it is part ground type, and yeah, because we got Water Incense as well. We're faster than it. Oh, that attack stat is crazy though. Definitely don't want Ferrum or Helen. It's kind of a Sage or Mystique. Which one do we want? I might go to Sage and just heal up and see what happens. Because if we can keep our Pokemon... It's got Flamethrower? You crazy? And we get burned? I mean, that's... We've had pretty much... With like this battle with Paralyzation, last battle with Freezing, and now Burns, we're struggling here. We've been burned twice. It's ridiculous. I mean, genuinely ridiculous. If we get burned again, then it's one of those predetermined nonsense things. Okay. Alright, now I need to actually go to my berries and Lepa Berry, Sage, Leaf Blade. Then we heal again. And then we can actually do something. This is a lot trickier than I expected because Nimbus is a bit rubbish. Honest, this is the third burn that we've gotten from, like, 5 flamethrowers. That is absolutely disgusting. I mean, we've used so many full restores just trying to keep Sage alive. And I knew that wasn't going to take it out, but we're going to go for another, unless we get a burn. Or get crit. Lovely. Alright, we'll just go to Mystique then. We'll go to Mystique. Full restore! Lovely. Didn't full restore at other times, but you're gonna full restore now. Alright, we'll just hit off Psychic. We need to live. We really need to live. We cannot lose. There. Okay. We're fine. Flygon's down. What is the last Pokemon? It's a Salamence. Is it gonna have something that's probably gonna take down Helen? Yes. But Helen's the only one with a move that's gonna do any damage to a Salamence. With, and Intimidate doesn't help, but with, Rock Slide. Is it, I can't remember if Amnesia is special defense or regular defense. Sharply raises special defense, which isn't dragon or ice. So go for the Rock Slide, and it does nothing. I want to see what happens with Ferrum here first. Yeah. That's the end. This is probably the end of the road. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go all for it. But I didn't think that Drake would be this tricky, and Drake has been this tricky, so I mean, if it's only gonna go for crunches, then we might have a chance with a couple Calm Minds. I don't know what Salamence is looking like, but let's just go for a Psychic. Best we can do. Doesn't really matter, because we now go into the champion with a total of, I think, 3 Pokemon. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah. No, we got 4 Pokemon. So I'm gonna have to pick these very, very well. Sage, definitely. Ferrum. And honestly, probably Paku. No, hold on. Paku will be the other one. Paku's got good speed. Ferrum's got Thunderbolt. And to water, it's Wallace, so it's all water types. Thinking about what he's got a Gyarados, which is flying. I think most of them we can take out. He's gonna start with Wailord. So Sage should be able to do a good amount there. If he goes into Tentacruel, we got Mystique. And we could do really well with Mystique. So I think the hope is we can go to Mystique as soon as possible. And all will be well. As we face Wallace.
Welcome, Joey. That incident in Sutopolis City, that was superb work, putting an end to all that crisis all by yourself. Oops. It wouldn't be fair to say that you alone ended the crisis. You overcame that difficult situation by working as one with your Pokemon. We trainers raise Pokemon by giving them items and by teaching them new techniques for battle. But we ourselves also learn many things from Pokemon, and this is where your achievements are put to the test against what others like you have achieved. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Pokemon in Hoenn? Show me right here and now.
Alright, well, let's see what happens. Against Champion Wallace, as we, frankly, are gonna have a really tough time. To be fair, Wallace, not as tricky as Steven would have been, but nonetheless, I am very much not looking forward to this at all. So yeah, let's go for the Leaf Blade. Should take Wailord down, which will be nice. And then Milotic comes out. Okay. Well, I think actually, first thing I'm going to do for Milotic... Oh, it's because it's got Ice Beam. I'm going to Toxic Milotic, use it as its own game. It's gone straight for Ice Beam. Which is not what I was hoping for. I am going to full restore just to see what he does. Because while we can we could theoretically live out the Ice Beams, but that wouldn't be a great idea, because we just have no potions left. I am, however, I am going to do this for a little bit longer, because I need time to think. I think we go into Paku. Well, that has now made up my mind for me in going into Mystique, which is really our only opportunity. At the very least, we've got the Toxic going on, which is going to be tricky. That's fine. I'm happy for it to use Recover. One Toxic builds up, and we can Calm Mind one more time. I think Ice Beam's physical, so I think we need to get rid of this Milotic immediately now.
We need to go for the Psychic, get rid of it, and hope... I think that... Okay, Tentacruel is gonna just do the exact... gonna go for Toxic. That's all Tentacruel is there for. So we need to get rid of Tentacruel immediately. Which we have done. Alright, Ludicolo has Leech Seed and Double Team and could be a problem. But of all the Pokemon, this is the one we can set up on. And setting up on Ludicolo should allow us to take out the rest of the Pokemon with no problems. I'm a little worried about speed, but this is 4. And we'll just see what happens. 5. And one more Calm Mind and we're going to be maxed out. So now it's just a matter of what's Ludicolo going to do. I mean, I think we probably take out everything right now, but I want to make sure we're at the best Mystique can be. The Double Team doesn't help, obviously. We might be stuck a little bit on Ludicolo until we do hit. I am gonna go for a full restore. The Leech Seed's just gonna have to be there. Let's see if we can get a bit lucky. We haven't been lucky in the last 2 Elite Fours, Elite Four members, so we've landed the Psychic. That's Ludicolo done for. I think we've just won this battle. Because it's Wishcash and Gyarados left. And I'm just trying to... I don't think Wishcash is faster. It isn't. So it's just if Gyarados is faster, and I don't think Gyarados is faster. Don't think Gyarados is faster. We'll see, but I don't think it is. And I'm quietly confident right now that we might have just won this battle with essentially 2 Pokemon. But I'd also think if it went first, it might have gone for a Dragon Dance. And we've taken out Gyarados, and we have actually beaten the Elite Four and Champion. I, the Champion, fall in defeat. That was wonderful work. You were elegant, infuriatingly so, and yet it was utterly glorious. Kudos to you, Joey. You are truly a noble Pokemon trainer. Wow. That was tricky. The Pokemon you sent into battle. At times, they danced like a spring breeze, and then at times they struck like lightning. But it was with light, yet sure-footed elegance that led you and your Pokemon. Even I felt bedazzled by your masterful performance. You now stand at the glorious peak of the Pokemon League. I now proclaim you to be the new Hoenn region. Joey, here's some advice before you challenge the champion. Huh? Wait, what? Joey, could it be that it's already over? See, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you didn't need to worry about Joey? Joey, you've finally done it. When I heard you defeated your own father at the Petalburg Gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But to think, you've actually become the champion. Ah, yes. What became of your Pokedex? Let me see. So you've seen 139 Pokemon and you've caught 19 Pokemon. I guess you're getting the hang of it, but it gets harder from here. Anyways, congratulations. Now, go proudly into the final room. Joey. Now, let me rephrase that properly. The new champion, come with me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with Professor Birch. Oh, I'm just joking. That's okay. That's the rule. Joey, honestly, congratulations. Alright, well. This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It is here that the Pokemon League champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League, and the names of the partners who you battled with. Well, let's do it, because we can see the team that just barely managed to bring us to the Elite Four glory, and we've got Sceptile, we've got Sage, we've got Mystique, we've got Paku, the Sharpedo, now we've got Nimbus, the Altaria, we've got Ferrum, the Aggron, and Helen, the Camerupt. And bit of ups and downs. This is the longest Elite Four battle that Elite Four video that we've had. And, yeah, wow, that was tricky. But I'm not going to show you the credits, because as you know, the credits will come on the last episode at the end, and this video's gone on long enough. I'll see everyone next time. Take care.